Yeah, on the other side, Mustard, a player we're not as familiar with. They are, we know they're a P+ player, but we're gonna see how they can get done, as this is a top 32 qualifier, our first one of the day.
Man, and we're starting to get into the thick of bracket, and all these players have been really, really solid lately. But characters with solid backgrounds in any competitive platform fighter have been shown to be able to succeed. I mean, Switch has been doing really, really well lately on his own Maple. It's huge Switch fan, big W. We'll get to see how how Mustard is able to turn the tides as well towards the P+ brigade, or if Keeb is able to keep things going with their fleet. Still an air character, still a very heavily off-stage focus as well. I'm expecting to really see some float utilization on the back of Keeb, who's so used to it already since their Rivals 1 main is a pump.
Yeah, and Melee Peach as well, so just a
even better
float enjoyer. So. Absolutely love it. I mean, float is such a cool mechanic, and I think that just utilizing that, I think it's a really interesting one for Fleet specifically. Just having that, sort of a shorter float, not quite as angleable as some of their characters like P+, Mewtwo, or Palm, but has that utilization for like the quick instant hits, and also just the setups off the ledge. And I'm expecting to see a lot of that. Oh, nice little 4-piece into the down air. Oh my God, keep running away with this game already. Just like I said, these confirms are crazy for Fleet. We're putting them at the bottom of their tier list, and you gotta explain yourselves.
I think we have to learn, once Cake Assault picks up a character, regardless, they're not bottom tier. Like, it's just not happening. Like, even if they're not the best character, they're not the worst either.
They definitely are not going to be on the bottom.
But that was an inventive way to put together two separate strings, and like, what amazing DI follow-up from Keeb. I mean, they're sitting at a 3-stock victory and have Kragg exactly where you want them. Kragg with rock in hand cannot pick a defensive option. They have to get rid of the rock first. The up tilt into up air is able to find a way out of that scramble and convert it into insane value. But Keeb has plenty positive right now.
Yeah, and especially that situation where you get put in when the side B comes out and you're already in the corner. It's so difficult to deal with that tornado that's coming right at you, and already using that down B to get even more damage and just to confirm into the downer. Like I said, you go off stage as Kragg once in this matchup, you're going to be dead. Keeb is coming for you with these arrows.
Fleet is built to counter the playstyle of Kragg that had become really popular late in Rivals 1, where you're pulling the pillar off stage really close to the wall and just like taking a lot of time, pulling rock, pressuring from below the stage with up strong and up air, and applying a ton of pressure, because you can typically make it back pretty reliably with stuff like ledge dashes or utilizing side B. Fleet is an answer to that just in a character. It's like, I can spend off stage at just as long as you are, and I'm gonna make you feel real bad for it.
Yeah, the biggest one I've seen is just hovering directly over Kragg, and whenever Kragg uses the pillar, just going for a down air into back air, or if Kragg goes for the pillarless recovery, just hitting the down air right away, just to be able to react to either one of those. Such a dangerous proposition against a character such as Fleet. This aerial mobility going crazy, but right now, rock pickups, setting up a good position. Oh, misses the grab. It seems like that was the big opening here for Mustard, who's now finds himself in the blender with a down air. Ooh, well, it started off so well.
Oh, and the ledge cancel off of that rope swinging platform. It started off strong, but one straight down air can turn everything around. He finds the forward throw. Mustard setting back up, has an opportunity, but just barely missing it. The back air not connecting. You can't let those opportunities get away from you, Jet, or else, like this one right here, or else things can go bad really quickly. It's Keeb finding their way out of danger yet again.
Yeah, it does seem very difficult for Kragg to set up in the corner versus Fleet, as Fleet has just a lot of options that are difficult to deal with. You can go high, you can go low, you can go right in the middle. It feels like Kragg doesn't quite have the tools to keep the edge guards going, so we're gonna have to see a little bit more creativeness out of Mustard. Can't use the sort of bread and butter Kragg edge guard ledge trapping options, but the rock is in hand. Have to be so careful here and try to use the pillarless recovery to get back, but unfortunately didn't get the wall jump in time, and now down 2 stocks to 1 on a fresh one. This is going to be a lot of work for Mustard to come back into this one.
Yeah, keep setting up that checkmate scenario like you called out between the games. Jet just hovering and ready to either go for a drop zone once the pillar comes out, or if it's pillarless, then you throw down the down air. Just perfect spacing, perfect setup, and making sure that you sticking to the game plan is half of what makes certain characters and competitors so strong. But that's a follow-up, and an explosive one at that. Back air into the down B. Looking so good, and you find an up tilt as well, a grab. Things starting to go Mustard's way a little bit. It's key with the reversal throw. Things happen so fast, and you got to be able to adapt and adjust on the fly, or else this fleet is going to smother you till the ends of the the down air.
I love that double pillarless. Really great way of getting past that edge guard. You know, just utilizing it super low and knowing that the wall jump will save you. But oh no, the combo here, and just a down air into a nair back air. Oh, doesn't get the full follow up. But
no way. That's how it ends.
I lagged out. I can't see what happened. What's happening, Ubel?
Okay, so after the nair back air on the pillar missed, the Mustard got a chance to land on the pillar and just like tech onto it, and they tech grabbed Fleet as they went for another back air. Back throw so close to the blast zone. Mustard stealing a game.
No way. Oh, that was crazy. It was the perfect setup. Oh, and the back air just barely missed. But that's the danger. You know, that's the danger of you going out there and fighting Kragg on his turf. If you're on the platform, like, with him, he's not trapped there with you. You're trapped there with him.
Very, very much so. The character can be just... Character's known for some cheeky way of winning and being a silly big old beetle, but the beetle is definitely much less silly when you got the rock in hand and are ready to punish that.
Yeah, huge damage. Keep knowing how to keep that combo going, but this is the exact situation I was talking about. But interesting that he just managed to tech on the platform. Mustard was able to figure that out and get out of there, you know, relatively unscathed, but she is... Alright, she is in a lot of danger. Is 0% on Fleet already. That last game looking a little bit like a fluke as Fleet is coming in with a vengeance here, Ubel.
Yeah, having these extra platforms here just seems to benefit Keeb and Fleet very, very much, because you get to utilize the up the edge cancels, set them up for juggles, and just have some sense of consistency that the previous stage didn't really offer thanks to the swinging platform. But now, you do have to worry about Kragg trying to pull you up to the top ropes with him. But once you're back on stage ground, everything feels a whole lot more in your favor.
I mean, it still is so hard as Kragg to come back in this situation. Like, Kragg is absolutely a stock thief, as we saw in the last game, able to find kills absolutely out of nowhere. We saw with the back air into the down special, but also, you know, it's it's very difficult against a player like Keeb, who's just been so evasive. And I don't know if we're gonna see more of the same, as the neutral air, I believe, takes the second stock out. Now Keeb still maintaining that massive lead.
That's the up air with a tech chase follow up. It's so good after the hit ball up air. You get a tech chase out of it too. Just so much value for Fleet in terms of setups and offense. Going for it again that time. Percent's high enough so you get all of these up airs into the back air instead. The combo game opening up and the door is closing behind her.
Yeah, another stock falls so quickly to that down air, and Keeb does advance into winner's side, top 32. Amazing showing by them, even after that that crazy game. But Mustard showed some impressive stock robbery, I have to say. It was just she found kills in places that almost no one would have. I love to see it.
Yeah, that was pretty solid stuff on the part of Mustard. I mean, she played the matchup pretty well, like manipulating between pillar and pillarless, like trying to mix up recoveries, utilizing high pillar, low pillars, far from the side, getting to a wall. Like you played that just as well as you could, but when you have a long distance way to apply pressure to Kragg and keep him in his bubble where he can't hurt you, that's where Kragg is just at his worst, just constantly fiending the keep out game and not getting any solid hits to show for it.
Yeah, I mean that's